when they hit their target. So you kind of launch these little independent, little like smart robots, so to say.
Cool. Yes, hey Silent Sound, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome to the stream and to the studio, now officially a member. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day today so far.
What's up, Holmes?
Do you want me to set up a thing like I set up for Ollie, where a donator can join your room?
Here, you know what? Here, I'll hop down I'll hop down a channel. Let's chat.
Okay.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Billy0227, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome to the studio, now officially a member. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome. Okay. So let's have a look. So we got the selection. That's all good, but we also, so that's going to do stuff when we select it. But on top of that, on top of that, we need to basically have the name of items that are available and that kind of stuff. So we basically have a, where is it? We basically need an on open thing, basically. So what I'm gonna do is, so when we have object, you can see we have UI window robot crafting equal true. That's a really weird way to do it, and I'd rather make that a private variable. What I want to do is I want to make our own function that allows us to basically do it, but you know, it just sets it up with all the variables and stuff like that. So on click of opening the object, especially of the robot one, I wanted to check, okay, what items does the player currently hold that we could use to build a robot? So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have a void open window. Is this C#? No, this is C++. And we're using STL as our graphics library. Okay, perfect. But okay, so this will probably go. This should not be private though. That was a mistake. I don't want that to be private. I want this to go somewhere else. Probably under like interact would be great, I guess. There we go. Okay. So it's interact. Here we go. Okay. So we want void, and then we want don't want an object though. What did I just do? Why is this even here? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. What have I just broken? I don't think anything. Okay, well that's weird. Okay, well let's try that again. I don't know what I was doing there. Does this not run anymore? What have I done? Ah, right. Because when I messed up something up, I did that. Right, okay. Clicking on again. There we go. I don't care. I don't care what it's got to say. Right, okay, so we need to go down here. We've got to check robot. Yes. Right, so on void. And we got UI, and I want this to be open window. Okay, and so I need to right, okay, and whoops, I didn't need a type. So open window, and then we'll probably just have what do I want this to be? Maybe. If I could do it properly. Window name. Window name, like that, that's fine. Okay, and let's put that in. Put that, it would be great. Thanks. Great. Okay, so because we're doing this, it's fine. We can have ifs. We got if that, and then if not, we got else if that, and then whatever. That's fine. Okay. So we got if so we have crafting, robot crafting, and so forth. So if we got crafting. That was clearly a really bad way to do it. Crafting, like that. And obviously like that, just mess this up too much. That does indeed say crafting, so that's fine. And if this is robot crafting, except crafting doesn't really work, I don't think. Probably not what we meant to do. Okay. Might as well make these like this, because why not? Robot crafting. For now, that's all fine. I don't really mind. If we do that, we need to go back to object. Find out where we're doing this. There we go. UI. Yeah, but basically we want to close all before we open anything else anyway. So that's cool. Right. So open up crafting, and then this one should open up. Wow, that was a really... That's misplaced. Right. There we go. Window crafting robot. Okay, so that's all fine. That's all I wanted for now. In there. So let's test it out. So we're going back to object. And instead of this, all we're going to do is we're going to do open window. Inside, we're going to have robot crafting. So let's try that out. Clearly it didn't work. What did I forget to do? Oh, okay. Where's a good place for me to take it from here? Probably. There we go. Just forgot to do this. That's fine. That should work now. There we go. Fantastic. We're on 45 followers so far today. That puts up to 9 minutes extra onto the time. Awesome. Oh, so it does work. Fantastic. That's really good. I'm happy about that. Let me quickly update the timings on the Reddit. There we go.
Is that a typewriter?
Yeah. Ding.
You have a robot next to you clicking extra hard or something?
Yeah. He's just typing away from me. He's actually doing all the programming. I'm in bed watching Netflix actually.
Are you the AI that we're programming it? Are you actually the man behind the curtain here?
Yeah,
Is that why you don't do face cam there, Catboy?
Amazing. Why doesn't our bot work? What's wrong with our bot? That's disappointing. It's here. Amazing. Okay.
It only seems to work for fruit.
Yeah, I know. That is a command. 24. That's what I set up earlier. Well, could one of you link it then in chat, the timetable and information for people?
I'll do it.
Cool, thanks. Right, so that sets up our crafting. Right, so the next thing we need to do is we probably could do it in robots. That makes sense. Yeah, let's do it in robots. Our lovely class of robot. Right, okay, so let's include that. I need to clean this up one day. I always say that every stream. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna clean this up one day. It's gonna happen in the very, very far future. Okay, see, we got robots.
You gotta do it.
I gotta do it one day.
I managed to clean up TeamSpeak. You can clean up that.
Yeah, this will take a longer time though. Right, so oh my god, we've got lots of stuff already here. So what I probably want to check is let me think. Can I store it here? Probably. Okay, let's set up it. So we got robot parts filled. So what we want to do before that is we want an int, and then what we want to have is a robot. Let's say robot parts inventory. It's gonna be 16 because I suppose you could have a maximum of 16 bits for the robot in your inventory. That's fine. So it's just gonna transfer over. Fine. Although,
Welcome to Game
yeah, I suppose so.
Studio Live.
Bish, 58, thank you very much for following the channel. I hope I said your name right. If not, do tell me in chat and I will try again. But thank you very much for following the channel. You're awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day so far today. Although it is nearly the end of today. It is how long we got? 2 hours and 20 minutes until the epic speech of Destiny. Which Fruit better be back for, because he's going to miss it if not. Okay. I wonder if Monster Cat's fixed yet. No, the website's still broken, so I can't technically choose the music we use for it. That's disappointing. I have it on iTunes, it's fine, I'll just have to do that. Okay, so. I don't know why we have player out still. So, what I want to do is I want to do void, yeah. I want to do void, check inventory. Yeah, check inventory, that's fine. And that's going to do some weird cool stuff which I haven't programmed yet, but we will do soon. In about 2 seconds. Right. I just made this void, didn't I? Yeah, whatever. I got robots, that's fine. Wow, that broke it badly. Cool. And obviously I need to keep it all. Cool, perfect. We've got check inventory, that's fine. Right. What are we including? Right, we need to include player. And we need to include UI. There we go. Perfect, okay. So, for loop. Interesting. Okay, so if I'm correct in thinking, we do actually store it in player, not items. I mean, if we store it in items, it would make a lot more sense, but everything we do doesn't make any sense, so, you know, why not? Right.
Hey, can I make the dispenser one? Make the core for it at least?
What, you mean draw it?
Is it something that you would take the time to want to put in, or like...
the dispenser?
Never mind, I'll make the blunt weapons. That's right, never mind. We already went over this.
Welcome to
I don't
Game
really
Studio
mind.
Live.
Eternal Team 1, thank you very much for on the channel. Welcome to the stream, dudes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day today so far. Thank you for helping increase that follow number. Okay. Let me see. Knowledge. It is in player I'm doing this. Well, there we go, whatever. Right. So we'll do inventory check to what makes sense of this code. To 0. Obviously I need to make that in. Okay. So while that is less than 16, that's not less than. Artec Studios, thank you very much for on the channel. Welcome to the stream. You're now officially a member. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And this needs to go. That's fine. Interesting. Perfect. I think we're nearly added on a whole 10 minutes nearly from just follows. That's pretty cool. Okay. Is this what I want to do? Yes. No. Except this needs to be 16. But that's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do, we need to go check. We need to go inventory. And we need to go through and go if inventory. What do you think about this? Is not equal to 0. We do this. Obviously this needs to be a player. Dot inventory. Fine, inventory's there, okay, and then what are we going to do? Well, we then need to check whether the actual item itself, which is stored in item, its type is any of the following things we're looking for. So in fact, we do need to include item. Like that. Okay. Right, so, we've got item type, that's fine. Right, so pretty much do another for loop here. And we'll just name this item check, whatever. Again, forgot to do that, but whatever. Like that. Perfect. Okay. So we need to go through it and go, yes. If, the item type, sorry, if, right, here we go, gonna be, okay. Do we have names of them? Right? No? Maybe? In the player? Oh, these are all integers. They're all ints. That's kind of not fantastic, but okay. How... I must... right. Yeah. Okay. I've got a better idea. Possibly. Let me just think this through, though. Before I go ahead and do it. I don't think I need to do all of this. I need to go through the inventory and then find out this is stored as an ID anyway. So, if I then do a for loop and see, yes, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Let's quickly forget that extra for loop for now. So if you do, if item type, and in here we do this, and then this needs to be item.item type. There we go. Or not.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Buren, thank you very, very much for following the channel. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good evening or afternoon or wherever you are in the world. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. Right, let's have a look. What a mess. Right, okay, so let's think about this. That works. Okay, right. Right, so we don't actually need this. That's irrelevant. I did actually fix this up. Right. And it's equal to, what have we got so far? Maybe then we could change something. We have... We've got these three for now. Looks slightly weird, but whatever. Okay. Robot core. What do we got? Robot mobility. And then we also have attachment. Should raise based for loops when you alliterate over arrays. Oh, yeah, range based for loops. Yeah. But this isn't like what we're doing now. Isn't really like we're not trying to do it like amazingly great. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out. Most of this is pretty much just testing out how we could craft stuff together. We can change that kind of stuff later on. Alright, robot core mobility. Oh look. How does I implement this? Yeah, I could see how I could do that. Yeah, folk. I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. The thing is, I haven't done that in any of the other ones I've used, so I'll do that. Yeah, that'll be the thing I transfer all that kind of stuff over to. What is this? Alright, yeah, don't... There we go. Okay. Then, I'm correctly thinking our UI thing we have, which is robot parts inventory. We'll add to. Right. Let's have an int calculate. So we got int, and then we got let's see, item placement. Whoops, and that needs to be equal to. A second. Needs to be equal to player inventory check. Right, what's wrong with this? Oh, because I put it in private by accident. Yes, let's not make that private then. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, cool. Okay, so that should add it, and then after that we want to do placement.
Hey, Ollie.
Yep.
Thingy thing. Shit. TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
I can set up a different kind of TeamSpeak for lesser money, but and have more people, but it's gonna involve me doing everything over again.
What have you just researched and found a new one?
Yeah, yeah. It's by I can't remember what it's called, but it's something.
It's up to you. Yeah. If you think is it gonna have as good performance though?
Yeah, it's gonna have better performance.
And so, say we kept the same amount of people in this TeamSpeak, right? Which is
Yeah.
15, right? Is it still cheaper?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll then probably go for it then.
$5 for like 32 people.
A month.
Yeah, where you actually have to set up like it's an actual server thing.
Okay.
Cloud server, I think. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, if you're not sure what it is, you want to research it a bit more then, probably.
Yeah, I've been researching it a lot.
Well, if you think it's the best option and thing to do, then go for it. Yeah.
It's called Digital Ocean.
That's the thing that we've got. Well, not I say we've got. It's part of my GitHub student thing, eventually. Yeah, I know what. Okay, that.
SSD cloud service, that's what it is.
Yeah, so you would store it yourself, that you run the server software yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to download Putty and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's up to you. If you think you have the time to do it and you think it's better, then go for it.
I have the time to do it.
Okay. Well then, cool. Okay, item placement, that's all good. Robot core. Okay, so let's see if this actually only works. Probably not, but let me see. Probably the best way to do this is when in robot crafting. Is this our 8th thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. So what we want to do is want to. Where's my text? We have it here somewhere. I know I do. Where is it? That's not it. Yeah, where's the text? Oh, it is this. Alright, that's probably what I want. Okay. Let's just see. So much magic numbers. Look, we'll fix them later. We'll do them later. Alright. Okay. And so we got craft recipes text. So is that what I want to do? Probably not. Wait, hold on. How does this even work? That's not what I want then. Where's the selection view? That would make more sense. Current selection. Where's the text on here? Text inventory, no. Item get texture, no. Where's the other text? Not this, I don't think. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Am I already creating the item stuff? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course. Let's get rid of that for now. So it's all going to link here. We have the name, and then we could probably have the icon at the end, maybe, or the icon there and then the name. Name and then click. Or when we click it, just add it in. That could also work. Alright, let's have a look. Are we storing any of the strings? No, we're not. Let's do that. We want item sprite name. Guessing you want just as many. And now, right, items. Where is it?
Change the file format much for items or crafting for the past few hours?
Don't think so. I'll tell you what, I'll upload the thing now to get help, just to make it easier.
Alright, cool, cheers.
That's
I'm pretty sure my crafting and recipes are already sort of rejigged so they work in both formats. And the map editor's not far out.
Oh, okay, cool. What am I looking for? Okay. Hold on, guys, right quickly up this. Okay. Commit to master, there we go. And then sync. There we go. Right, so that's still syncing up now, so that should be fine. That shouldn't be too long now. Okay. That's going to work. Okay, so what we need to do is on title, which is here, what we need to do is we need to create basically, we can do that, that's all fine. What I'll do is create text. We're going to do what we did basically with our speaking system. And in our interaction, sorry, my bad. Right. What we need to do is we need to go, where is it? Down a bit. And we need to take out, whatever it is, here it is. Okay. Or STL stuff. Let's take the free service, that's fine. Back to item. Some of this isn't likely to work straight away, but it's fine. Do I have anywhere? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Okay, let's take this and put it in item H. There we go. Right, what else do we have to take? We have to. I don't need that anymore. Right, so I need to take the fonts, just the normal one. And then, I think that's basically fine. If we put that here. And obviously interaction line's not going to work. What we need is new item. And obviously that's not going to be a thing. What we're going to be using is item sprite name. So we just take that and put it in. Instead of that. Total.
If things like tiles and items have attributes you're not expecting, that won't cause anything to blow up, will it? They'll just be ignored.
Yes, I believe so.
Really? When I read them in, by default I'm losing the sequence that they were originally read in.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm tacking on an attribute just that says Adventure Studio Index, just so I remember what sequence they were in the file originally.
Oh, okay, cool. Right, it
I
should
made
be
it
up.
obscure
Yeah.
enough that nobody would want to use that as
Welcome
a
to Game
statistic
Studio
name.
Live.
Henry James Games, thank you very much for on the channel. Welcome to the studio, dude. You're now officially a member. Thank you very, very much. Welcome.
Henry. Hey, that's the guy we were watching this morning.
Oh, it
Check out
was.
his channel. He has a great
Oh,
thing
yeah.
going on. His game is tight.
I remember now.
Like the way that was going.
Okay, so that's
Pleasant
so good.
music, I must say. Thanks for that was nice this morning.
Come on, please. There we go. That's fine. Play the game. Right, so I want to check that we actually were loading the items. That's quite key. Right, it's gonna be a massive thing. So it's gonna be pretty text. Perfect. It's creating a text. Exactly what we want. So take this, then go up to. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to load it in. So to do that, we're installing robot crafting. Yeah. Okay. So for every 8, let me think. Yes. Okay. So we do. You paste that in. And that item dot that. And I need to draw. Where is it? Draw. There we go. Fantastic. We put this in. Obviously, that's not going to work straight off the bat. But what we can do is we go back here. Got a robot parts inventory. And then have our crafting listing. Like that. And that should hopefully work. Probably not though, but it's worth a try. In fact, it's all going to stack up in the same place. So it's not going to work exactly how I want, but well, we don't get anything. That's fine. I wasn't expecting anything though. In fact, that makes sense. So what we want to do is we want that. These let's not do that. That number along, so we can have it down probably along. We want to make don't right up against the side, and what we want so along we want to keep it the same, but downwards I do it plus crafting like that. Nope. Okay. Okay. So it's because we don't have any. That would make sense, literally. So that kind of makes sense why it wasn't showing anything, because we don't have anything. So there we go. Let's just go here. Let's get these eventually. Okay. We have them now, that's all good. Okay. So, interesting. Okay, so let me save the game. So I can just get back here. Good with those items, we don't have to go back into the wasteland to get them. Let's say... the item... Forget the item sprite name.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Jack Andrews 15, thank you very much for the channel. Welcome to the studio. You're now officially a member. Thank you very, very much for your follow. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day today so far. Let's see. And you know, wonder why. Probably. Yeah, if we get rid of this, breakpoint that. Okay, so our robot parts. Okay. What we want is to actually cool the thing we've been making this whole time. That would probably help, possibly. Wow. We missed the checkbox in my head at that one. Alright. And we have them. Perfect. Right. It's actually showing them that, so we know that function works. That's good. That was the main thing up to like the last like 10 minutes. That's fine. I'm still breakpointing. That's annoying. Pack core cannon monowheel. We got them. Nice. Okay, so that's all in. So now if we
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Oscar Lambert 123. Thank you very, very much for subbing. Not subbing, following. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you very much. You're now officially a member of the studio.
Woo-hoo. How many extra minutes is that?
So we've got 10 extra minutes so far. And plus 2. We're on 12 extra minutes so far. Oh god. Corpse, thank you very much for your $2 donation. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Awesome, dude, thank you very, very much, I do appreciate it. There's an extra 2 minutes onto that now. So I think we're up to about, yeah, we're up to nearly 15, I think, now. 15 extra minutes so far. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got pack core cannon, that's all good. Basically what I want to do is that when I click on this, it will just add it, but I don't actually want to do this. I actually want to make a quick graphic. Let's do it in here. Let's make 32 by 32. Ooh. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to yeah, still 1, yeah, that's fine. Let's fill that. And then let me get my let's just make it maybe we can go with this. Oops, that did not go well. Okay.
What are you drawing?
I'm just doing a quick graphic for the it's kind of like just look like an upload graphic.
Alright, and you're using your new pen?
Yeah,
That
pen. Yeah.
Nice. Liking it?
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
You seem pretty good with it already. Nice job.
Well, still takes, yeah. A little bit fiddly every now and again, but that's because I'm not used to it. But yeah, other than that, it's all good.
Yeah.
That's fine, whatever. It was supposed to be temporary, so I don't know why I spent too much time doing that. So, I don't know, what's, we're on robot, crafting, and then underscore, and then, what the, wait, sorry, that looks, you know what, I don't care, right, robot crafting, and then I want to do, add, there we go, save that as a PNG, so we can add that in a sec. Let me just quickly make this look like is that right? It is actually symmetrical, but for some reason, it's probably because I'm stupid that it doesn't actually look symmetrical. Right, that's fine. Oh, it's because like it's my screen's at an angle. That's why it looks weird. That kind of makes sense. Right, so that's our add to. That's fine. Let me quickly add that to our UI. Right, and this needs to be add. Like that, so that should be in there. That's 29, okay. Neat, neat, okay. So what I want to do is, yeah, and then I want another graphics. This would be graph. Yeah, I could just copy this. That would probably make it more sense, wouldn't it? Right. Let's just take all of that away and do resources dot GUI, and I need to add to that. What do I need to add to that? Was it again? Was it 29? There we go. And that should add it. So, along is fine. It needs to be right at the end. So, if I remember correctly, the width of it. Width of it again. This will tell us. It's 185. Okay, cool. So I want this to be. No idea what this is. Oh, yeah, I don't want that anymore. Yeah, so 185 on top of this. So yeah, 185. Okay, so fine. So that needs to be 4. Needs to be 1. 5. Needs to be 8. Okay, cool. And then minus 32 because I messed it up. So in fact, that needs to be. I think 18. So that needs to be what? I mean, 86, something like that. Oh wow, that was not my tab. How did that work? Because I can see what happened here. Actually. Oh really? Oh yeah, because I'm an idiot. Right, that's supposed to be 1,000. That's supposed to be exactly the same. There we go. Right. Did it replace it? Hold on. Why is it replacing it? Ah. That does make sense.
Missed a bunch of assets, but the editor's been updated to the new file format and it seems to work well.
Okay, cool.
Do you mind if at some point in the next hour you could give a try opening a dot story, doing some basic little change, saving it and loading it with the game? I want to see if the game's happy with it or not.
Okay, I can do that.
Cool, cheers mate.
Okay. Right, so that can go
That
there.
after the big speech.
Yeah.
The big speech, maybe.
That's well, it's
You got
midnight
hour
exactly.
45?
Yeah. At midnight exactly, that's when it happens. That's when the speech goes down.
Are you breaking beforehand?
No, I'll break after this. I'll break. Yeah, I'll break just before. That makes sense. Yeah, 50 minutes before I'll break. Then I'll come back into it. That makes sense.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna bust your balls at come break time then.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mum. Right. Got Pack Kill Cannon, Mono Wheel, that's so good. Okay, so this is the worst graphic ever. It's not even what I meant it to look like.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Andy Brads45, thank you much for following the channel. Welcome, dude. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're having a good day today. You're now officially a member of the studio. Thank you. So yeah, if I click these, right, more clearly. Yes, okay, I've realized exactly what I need to do. This needs to be an if, and it needs to take, it needs to take this bit, and say, is not equal to 0, then do this. Like that. That should now make a difference. Hopefully not looking. That big speech though. If you can see the last big speech I did, it's a highlight on this channel when we hit 1,000 followers. That was, yeah, that was something. There we go. So it's not showing there, but if I load into the one where we have them all, it's showing. Okay, I'm going to change that graphic there. So much that I have a different idea. What I'll do is resize that to 16. It's much easier. Yeah, it's so much easier with a graphic tablet now. So much more, much more fun as well. Do this. Right click on. Whoops.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Excellent. Thank you very much for the channel. Welcome to the studio, dude. Thank you very much. You're awesome. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day today. You're officially a member. Thank you for following. Do I want to do this? Yeah, whatever. I got a better idea.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Critical Valor, thank you very much for the channel. Welcome to the studio, now officially a member. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you very much. Guys, feel free to talk in chat and ask any questions if you have them.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you. Lil Gubbin, thank you very much for following. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you. Right, let's do that. So now, need to lower it by 8. Where is it? Which one am I looking for? This one. Right, so this needs to be this, right? Yeah, let's just have 8 on it. I think. Possibly. It seems right. Okay. And then across, I'm going to move it over. I don't want it to be right across. Let's make that 98 and make that 0, so that's fine. Right, of course we don't have anything. Let's load in with the objects. We haven't. Right, that was a bit too far away, but still, that's kind of what I was looking for as a graphic. Along, so yeah. I did it way too much, probably, I'm guessing. Okay. Wow, that's not even a number. Not even a number. Cool. Guys, we need to hear. I think, Oz, could you check what followers I have if you refresh the page in a new tab?
Yeah, I'm refreshing it anyway because my
it's kind of weird what I've got. Oh, okay. Being buggy. It gives me random numbers for some strange reason every now and again. Along. Add 10 on there.
You're at 1441 on my count.
Okay, cool. Right, so when I press these are going to be buttons now, I've decided. So, instead of this being an if statement, so what I need to do, I need to, let's see, let's move this here. Let's take this out. And have this. Paste it in. Right, it's just like break slightly. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, 3, that's definitely in. Get to that in a sec. And then this needs to actually be. I did not think this through. Hold on. Amazing. Right. There we go. Right, let's copy that. Put that out. And then I want to do a draw. Copy that. And shove it in here. And then instead of draw, I want to do this. it. Yeah, I did this really overcomplicated. Let's not do that again. Right. Right, that should be fine. Okay. Right, let's make sure that's the other way around now. Twitch has been having a few problems with chat lately. Okay. Also I need to load in again. Right, so those are all working now.
I just noticed in my browser there I have chat versus the IRC client. There was definitely things in one and not in the other, and vice versa.
Oh, okay.
Odd.
Right. We need to be careful here, because this is where we get duplicated items. Okay, and which we trying. I just saved the game. That's really stupid of me. Never mind. Right, well off we go to get the actual items again.
Have you backed up lately?
Backed up the code. No, I'll do that in a sec. I'll do that at the break. Actually, that's fine. Right. Perfect. Okay. Good. We're getting closer. Getting closer. All right. Let's have a look. So. We got check robot parts and robot parts field. So what we're going to do is, we're going to have a, private void. Yeah. Which is there a place where you can download Santa's Last Stand, your Ludum Dare combo game? Yeah, if you go to the Reddit, you can, at the top it says download, and you should be able to get it, I think. Unless something changed, but other than it should be there. Hopefully. If not, I can work on getting a download for you at the next break. I think I know what might have happened to it. Hello, Leon Jeffries. Cannot be bothered with riddles anymore. I'm back. Don't worry. Right. So we got. This is not what I want. So I want to do robot add part. Wow. Right. Add part. That could be. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I want that to be a boolean. Think.
And by the way, for that particular robot in the original design called for the flush mount lens, which is just a little circle. That was the idea for the input on that one, so that he can have a way to spot aggro and chase people down.
Oh, right. Okay, that's cool. So that's what he does, basically, that robot. He's a
little guard dog kind of thing.
Guard dog. Yeah, that's a cool name. That's a cool. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, apparently. Okay, so, are you sure? No more mods here? Pretty sure I got mods here. Yeah, Fruitless is away. Martin, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably messing with, like, the TeamSpeak or something. Okay.
I'm doing nothing. I'm totally not setting.
Oh my god, you're so loud. You scared me. Jesus, let me lower you down a bit. It's because I boost all of you, because for some reason TeamSpeak's still really quiet for me. Okay. Okay, right, so we got robot add parts, that's fine. Are we doing that now? Yeah, probably, yeah. So we got UI, we got robot add part. Perfect, okay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to basically remove this from our inventory and the item we just clicked on, and then add it into the viewer basically to create it. Depending what type it is, but it should be, it has its type attached to it, so it's all good. Okay, so we have robot add part. Okay. This is where we need to be careful and take it slowly. So if you guys want to talk in chat, ask any questions while I just think this through, then go ahead. Thank you for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Right, robot part. Right. I don't know why I keep going back to you. So here is what we're going to be doing. So let's take the robot parts inventory. That's going to be going through there. Actually, what we want to do is make this an int ID. Where is it? Int ID. Like that. Okay. So this is basically going to say, right, this item is what we're going to add onto the board, not the board, the UI basically, in one of the slots. So we're gonna basically have an basically. So what's gonna happen? So we're gonna have so we're gonna have this robot parts inventory is what we're keeping in, and so we have 16. That doesn't make any sense. That's not what I want. Feeling that's something completely else. Do I use that in items? Not items. What am I thinking of? Robots. Robot parts inventory UI. That's actually, so I don't want to actually use that. That's not what I meant to do. Instead, I want robot parts filled. That's what I'm looking for. Silly me. Okay, cool. Eventually found it. Okay, let's figure down here. I've got that, and that's actually 8. So our design. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get, so we get the ID from the int, so that's fine. So we're going to go check item type. Okay. How big is item field? 8. That makes sense. Yes. Okay. So if we go back to robots, we have so we have body, CPU, movement, battery, input, attachments. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to check what type of item it is. So we're going to do still streaming question mark. Yeah, it's a 24-hour live stream. I'm not even halfway through. Anyway, okay. We're doing an if statement. So if the so we want to go back to item, and we want, what are we looking for? Where's item type? There it is. Okay, so if item type, and then we put in the ID at once, is equal to that, then do this. So we need item dot item type. Okay, there's a certain number of items. We go for core first, and we'll just see if we can add that onto it, and we'll see how that goes to start off with, just in case. So if it's a core, what we're going to do is we're going to I wonder, did we created something that removed item from this from a slot? That's disappointing. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Never mind, we can do that. I haven't read the title. Oh right, well that'll be why then. Yeah, the timer at the bottom right corner is how long we have left of the stream. That doesn't add on any of the donation money for the overtime and any of the followers for donate overtime. That'll be as soon as we go into overtime, the counter will start up with that. So yes, we got ID. So what we want to do is then we want to remove the item. So we want to remove item from player inventory. And then we want to add item to the UI inventory. And that's pretty much it. And we want to do it to the robot core. So, firstly, let's remove it. So, what we want to do is, I'm feeling we should have a special. I'm confused as to why we have remove item, and it does it from a slot. No matter, we can do that. Whatever. Might as well just do it in here. We'll fix it up later. And then we're going to do it equals to 0. That's fine. And then let's take this. This needs to be, what is it? Less than 16. Actually, we have a thing.
So I bet you can't guess what weapon I'm working on.
Ooh. I don't know, like,
I'll just say,
is it for a robot, right, or for the?
yeah. Well, I think actually I was gonna ask you because we said the other day that you know there's robots and the player, and that both of them will be able to equip weapons and whatever, right? For simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
So do we have to give all of the like the weapons two ways to hold the same weapon, or are some isolated to one or the other or both?
I think what we'll have is if it's like a weapon that makes sense for the player to hold as well as a robot, you can attach it to both. But if like there's a weapon that it won't be on a player, a player won't be holding like a massive cannon, you know. So
Right.
that's only going to be able to be attached to the robot. So we can set it basically. They'll be different.
Right. Yeah, I guess massive, but it could also really lightning. Never mind. I won't get into materials. But
Yeah, items basically have one thing. They basically have, well, they have two things. Sorry, they have where is it? They have the type, which is it says robot attachment, which makes sense, or robot mobility or robot core. That makes it really easy for us to know where it goes. But they also have an equip, right? That'll also be a class, sorry, an attribute, and then you can just basically say weapon, like or hand, and that'll mean it. Equip basically means can the player hold it basically. So if it's like a helmet, it will be equip and then helmet. So we know you can place it on the player for a helmet, basically.
okay.
Yeah.
And as long as it just says plus robot, it can go on a robot wherever they want to stick it.
Yeah.
And so basically, then we have a handle. Like if I want to make one universal, like for example, I made a club, just a big blunt club.
Yeah.
I have a handle on it, and I have a spot where you can do like a socket, kind of like a screw or our magical robot duct tape to put it onto the main robot.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds fine. That's cool. It's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much how it works, yeah. Or how I imagine it works.
Back to the lyric key.
Oh, Gordon, I'm sorry. It was a really cool project, but yeah, it was going to be difficult. But yeah, don't worry, I'll find something for you eventually, okay? Find something for you. I'll tell you what, Gordon, I have an idea of what you could do, okay? I have an idea. I'll tell you after the stream. So you can find out in 16 hours you can find out, okay? Okay. So if it has it, we want to remove it from... Oh yeah, this does actually work. We're actually doing exactly what I built the whole whatever it's called for. Where is it? Remove item. Where's my remove item? Pick up, use, yeah, I want remove. Remove item, here we go. Go back to the UI, so complicated, right. We got item dot remove item, and in it we just put inventory, which is a slot, and then we'll just do 1. And that should remove it from the player. Okay, that removes it from the player. For the sake of testing, let's just make sure that works. Apparently something's wrong. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. We're nearly there. For anyone wondering, it's now 10:30 PM in my time. Right, load. Load. Oh, I didn't save it, did I? I'm gonna have to go out in the wilderness. Brilliant. Enjoy. I should have oh, please, Visual Studio, don't do this to me now. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Fine. Good. Fantastic. It eventually decided it wanted to work. Alright, let's save it quickly. There we go. Right, if I do this. Interesting. Yeah, that didn't work. Brilliant. Okay, well that's probably a reason for that. And oh, because it's core only, right? So one of these robot core, pack core. It should only work for pack core. But wasn't that the first one? I don't know. Maybe. Let me have a look. Okay. Load. There we go. Fantastic. Pack core. Okay, so that didn't actually work. Interesting. Okay, so probably because we're not calling it every time. Where is it gone? I always forget to do that. It's like one of the most annoying things. You would have thought I would have learnt by now, but apparently not. Apparently not. Right, add part. Right, so this is going to be the hardest part? Probably not. We want to get the... Actually, if we just put this in, maybe it will work. This is a quick guess. I don't know if this will actually work. It's worth a try though. Let's see. It's possible. Yeah, let's load it. Right, so it's just on my inventory, it's fine. No, it's still there. So let's I actually don't know what this is. We'll check. Let's make sure it's actually what I'm trying to input into the game. Okay, so we got 29, 30, and 28. So, what's inventory? Yeah, okay, and crafting listing should be 1. So when I clicked it, it was sending off 28. Yes, that makes sense. Good, I hope. So add part 28. Fine. So then what it should have done is it should have come all the way down here for remove part and then gone, yes, it is actually a core. So again, with breakpoint here. Guys, there's so many of you in chat at the moment. Thank you very much for being here. If you're not already from the channel, it helps the channel grow so much if you do. And also, it adds to the time of this 24-hour live stream. So yeah, you make your choice.
Make him suffer.
Yeah.
Oh, I updated the editor, so give it a go when you got it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I will get to that eventually. At some point.
No rush.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no rush. I've got like another 3 hours work at least to do to it. The map editor's sort of, it's clunky, but it's getting there.
Okay. Right, I realized the mistake, which is because this is actually the only thing that was fantastic. Whoops.
FYI, any viewers out there that may be putting stuff in the chat that is going completely unaddressed, it is probably because of Twitch. Absolutely confirmed. There's messages being dropped. We apologize. It's not our fault.
Okay, that worked. It removed it from the inventory. That's fantastic. Okay, good. Now we just need to remove it from the actual other thing. So remove from the player inventory, and then we need to remove it from temp inventory. Good. Right. Okay, so what we need to do now is we then need to do probably a quick form, but this time a bit different. So we can have up to 16 as well, but this time it's in UI and it is robot parts inventory, and this is basically the temp thing we've been using to know if we have it, basically. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make that equal to 0, so it doesn't actually do anything anymore. That should remove it outright. That should work, hopefully. I'm praying. Alright, let's try it. Okay, well obviously that's not going to work, but yeah. And it got removed. And it's away from my inventory. Perfect. Let's load that crap back in. It's not going to work for these because I haven't actually done it yet. But that does it. Nice. That is sweet. Okay. So what I want to do then is... Well, then we need to add it to the UI. So the UI basically has our set priority list. Not priority, set list that we've already basically set up here. So if I go up to wherever it is, which is here, parts robot field. Yes, okay, that's fine. That's a bit of a waste, right. Okay, so our core body, which is what we're currently doing, will be 0 on here. So if I just literally do ID, technically it will be there. It will be technically registered as being part of the whole thing. hopefully, so yeah, there's no way best to test this, but, okay. Okay, so we know it's actually stored because we have more than one item and it's going craft. So that's fantastic. We've actually made a good milestone there. So we just want it to render here actually now. That's fine. Let me turn on debug mode so I can quickly get it. Alright, 390 by 242. Where's my piece of paper to write that down on? Okay. Let's see, 390 to 390 242. Yeah, it's getting there.
I made a chainsaw for you.
Oh really? Nice.
Really, I uploaded that feedback thread.
Dave, we've got farming. What about wood chopping? Is that a thing we could do?
I just thought it was badass melee.
Yeah, that would actually be cool.
Yeah. Have a lumberjack droid. Just give it really good arms, and it's also a combat droid.
True.
Heck yeah.
I have no idea what that gave me. Nothing, because it doesn't give me anything. Good. Well,
It's a good way to take care of walls.
true. Okay, so now we're nearly there. Right, there is going to be a slight issue there. Right. I don't think... Actually, all of these are actually on the same line. So we should actually... Should be fine. That's the only one which is slightly weird. I can live with that. I don't really care. It's fine. Alright, I can change that later. It's a temporary inventory UI anyway. So let's go back up to... We don't need these anymore. Right. So we've got add part. The add part's working for the body. I don't really care about the other parts just yet. Snip... Oh god, Snip at IST. Thank you very much for following the channel. I think I might have butchered your name. I do apologise. Thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day so far. You are awesome. Thank you. Okay, so that's fine. Right, we pretty much want this now. Want another for loop, basically. And that's to go probably up here. Yeah. Right. So this is the items to add side screen. That goes there, and then we got these current implemented items. Okay. So we have that with the crafting listing. We'll probably rename it something else. Although, actually, to be honest, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, so we've got crafting listing. That's fine. So what we need to do is get our graphics. Put it in here. The first thing was 390, I believe, by 242. And we will need whatever it might be. Right, so this is going to be the tricky part, I believe. But that shouldn't be too bad. Let me see. Where is it? I just kind of want to take it of having to rewrite it. Not exactly. I want to review how I did it. Into rendering. I don't think that's it. Or maybe it is actually into rendering. Select view. Oh, current selection view. Here we go. Item.get texture. That's exactly what I want. So yeah, let me take that. So I need to go down. No, where is it? Robot crafting. Here we go. Right, current implemented items. Fine. I want this, and instead of this, I need to do. What are we saving it as? A parts field. Right. To take this, go up here. Instead of 8, I want crafting listing, and that should go in. Right. Yes. Okay. Let's have a look and see if we can do it. Hopefully, I pray. Okay. Well, I haven't actually put it in, but load the game. It's in. Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's nice. It's going into the robot crafting. That's our first body. That's fine. I would really like to shrink these down, actually. They're way too big. So to do that, I'm going to have to go back to items. But luckily it's only a single variable change. It's a 20, yeah, which is pretty big, to be honest. I want it to be 16. We try that out and see what that looks like. Right. These are a bit smaller, but slightly better. Yeah, if I actually lower it down a bit. Down, where's the names? I don't want GUI, I want text. Where is the text? Item sprite name. I'm guessing that's it. Make it 5. That might look a bit better. That's a bit better. I'm happy with that for now. Obviously I want the names to be a bit different, but we're gonna get on with that later. So that's all good. So we've got body, CPU, mobility, that kind of stuff. Right. Now there's no way to remove it. But whatever. Okay, so there always has to be a body. I think that's kind of a rule set we want to use. Am I right there, Oz and Dave?
That's the body, yeah.
Yeah, no, but you have to, basically, you must, for it to actually be able to craft a robot, you have to have a body. Like, you don't need an attachment for everything one.
You
A
must
body.
have a body, a CPU, and mobility, but the CPU can wait.
And battery.
Oh yes,
Battery
yes,
and an input.
And an input, okay.
Well,
Those 5.
yeah, I guess, yeah. I was thinking you can have a blind robot, but yeah, okay, yeah. We should have an input.
Not necessarily a visual input, just a way to program it, like, and tell it when to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
see.
a-
An on-off switch would be
Even
fine.
a USB port.
Isn't that kind of like a, it's like a memory, isn't it? Isn't it like memory storage?
We're sort of imagining that into the CPU.
Oh,
is
okay.
kind of a bit abstract.
Okay.
Like, if ever there's going to be like elevated AI, that will just be a very interesting CPU.
Okay. Cool. Okay, fine. Alright, so mobility and battery. Fine. So, cannons and attachments. So the other thing we need to add then is the mobility. So let's work on that quickly. That shouldn't be too difficult. Wherever
Yeah,
it went.
I'll be able to hear you, but I'm gonna have my mic closed for a few
Right.
minutes while I grab some food here.
No problem. Alright, so let's have an L. If? Perfect. Okay, so for this one we want, what do we want? Robot mobility. Interesting. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. I'm not even meant to be here. That's not, yeah, why am I even, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this place. Let's just go down a bit. Here we go. This is what we want to use. I don't know what this does. Let me get that out quickly before I add anything. It shouldn't do anything, logically, but I don't know why it's there. I'm surprised it hasn't come up with any errors when I use it. No, whatever. Okay, whatever, let's keep going. Let me just remove it. Okay, good. Okay. So this needs to be an, just, you know, lovely stuff. Right, so this should be mobility. Like that. Okay, and then what else do we want to do? We want to, yeah, we still remove it. And we basically want to add it to mobility, which is, well, we got it movement, but it's basically 2. If we move that to 2, and that should work, hopefully. So that should work. Let's put that in. And once we've added all of them, we can clean that up. So just, it only, you know, we have only one removed from inventory, but I want to keep it the way I have it now. But it will take, yeah, it will take like 2 seconds to change that over. Okay, so let's see. Can I add the wheel? Alright, that went in the wrong place. Interesting. Ah, I know why that did that. That's cool. That's fine. Very simple. It's because I haven't made it so it moves over on the loop. It just stays in the same position. So we're at robot crafting and it. No, not that bit. This bit. Okay. So let me see. We have Okay. We got if should be pretty easy. If crafting listing is equal to 3. No. Yes, maybe 4. There we go. Is equal to 4. Then quickly do this. That's really, come on, thanks. Cool. What we're gonna do is then make some weird thing with like int. Can't do that, can you? You know what? Just do it. Int a row equals 0. There we go. Right, forget that. So then this is row equals 4. No, 1. Great. Okay, fine. That was fine. I'm sure that works fine. Great. Okay, so that's fine. So then across, I have literally no idea. Let me quickly check something. No, it makes more sense for it just to come here. I don't really know why I did that. Here we go. Right. Let's load it. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. So what I need to do is turn on this mode and hope for the best. Well, there. What's that? It's 490 still, yeah. So it's what was it? It's 241. What? No, 490. Oh, it's 100. So it's exactly 100 over. Neat. Okay, that's easy. So that's plus. We got 100 times in row, and then we want column. Wow, oh, that's fine. Right. Right. So yeah, what we want to do is 1 plus plus, and then we want this. If column equal to 4, then does that work? Yeah, then what we want to do is, I don't know why I never did this, right? Then I want row equal to 1 and then callback equal to 4, equal to 0. Like that. Okay. Let's see. Then this should be, I'm gonna guess 100 again, but it's definitely not 100. Alright, so that should work. Hopefully. Let's hope. Oh, whoops. Right, let's try again. Oh. Okay, okay. I nearly went outside there. That's not what I wanted to do. I feel like that didn't work. Right. Why did that not work? The question. Yeah, actually, why did that not work? It's not because I'm doing it in the wrong place, I don't think. Robot add part is equal to 2. Parts filled. So, unless I've been doing this, whatever I've just done, and completely the wrong part. Yeah, no, crafting listing. So, it draws it, and then should go over. Right? The only way I could quickly change this is if I do this. that works. Brilliant. But that's not what I care about. Ah, well, that kind of makes sense. That would be why it didn't work, my friend, because it always was set to 0. What a great mistake to make. Okay. How are we doing for time? Easy. Okay. Alright, let's load this up. Add the wheel. Yeah, add the core. Nice. Now, the cannon's an attachment. So, basically, this is going to be slightly different. But all the same, more awesome. So, okay. Oh. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm sure it was fine. Okay, so, oh wait, have I just messed this up? Okay, right. I also need to do something in UI as well. In close, or Windows, yeah, we don't have it set up. Window, robot, nothing. That can also go false. Perfect. Right, so let's add the new things and find the final, well, the attachments system, and then we could probably then start building it up and adding it to the player robot inventory. And then I believe we would have actually completed what we set out to do. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I don't think this shop is going to take 3 hours. But yeah. I don't know why I split it up so much. I should really go near the end of it, but whatever. That's whatever. We can work around that. We can change. Yeah, we can change that up. Okay, so we've got robot mobility. I want robot attachment. Okay, so attachments, as I said, are going to be slightly different. Yeah, all these can technically be done more than once, but okay. This is really bad coding, but we'll change it later. Okay, so we got robot parts field 2. So that's not true at all, though. What's going to happen is we have one. I feel like input should be at the end. That's the way I've done it in the thing. Yeah, that does make sense to me. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Okay, so input's actually at the end now, but that's fine. So because it's then it will be 6, 5, and 4 will be the ones that we're using. Let me see. So this will be so we've got 4, 5, and 6. We should probably say this is 2. Not that one. 2, and then this one is 0. Like that. Okay. So we just know for ordering later on when we redo this else if statement. So we have that. That's all neato. Right. So what I need to do then is basically have a quick check. What we're gonna do is if robot parts. Let me see. Actually, sorry. 4. Count equals 0. Count is less than 3. Count plus like that. And all we're gonna do is if actually let's see 4 and less than 7. If what are we doing? This, and then have count instead of whatever. Count is equal to 0. Then add it to whatever we just did. And that's where I want to go to count like that. Okay, so go through till it finds an empty one. So what we then probably should do is return through. And then and trim all these, I would say. No. Oops. This is why I would have changed what I just did completely now. But anyway, it's fine. So yeah, 4, 5, right, okay, so let's add that and see how it goes. Let's try it. The column's probably going to be off, like I said, but sure, whatever. Right, pack core, pack wheel, cannon. Yeah, well, it's off, but yeah, that's still pretty good. What is it? Is that right? Yeah, looks to be right. 3, 8, and what am I looking for? 3, 6, 6. Okay, fine. Perfect. Okay, so what I then need to do is... Where is it? All the way up here. Somewhere up here. 336. Alright. No, 366. Whoops. No. What about crafting? Here we go. 100. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It needs to be 366. That's 124. Right, let's try that now. Right, so nothing there. Just load the game. Add the wheel, the cannon, and the body. Perfect. So we have the body, mobility, and attachment. So technically, well, we'd need a CPU and battery, but let's just say... I mean, we could just pretend we could just quickly make a CPU and not care too much.
Yeah, just knock a quick potato.
Yeah, we'll just do that quickly. And then we can do all the checks properly. So let's have a look. Forgot to adventure assets, sprites, items, and then robot. Do we have anything that looks slightly like CPU already? I can quickly make a CPU. Alright. Oops. Okay, right. Perfect, okay. Yeah, okay, so let's get some darker bits. Let's do the cross. Clearly, this is not the best CPU in the world. Actually, that was fun. And then I want to get a darker one. That's the same color. Do it like and then How's that look? Probably disgusting. But it's the CPU all the same. Who cares? Actually.
It's alright.
Yeah. I don't even know what, like, eh.
Just put some bright bits on the edges, that's all it needs.
Yeah, true, actually. Okay, let's do that in a sec. So let's just do the CPU. And bright bits on the edges? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like contacts. Just like little 1 pixel.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like bright orange.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm all artistic, me.
You know what's going on. Yes.
My stuff looks like shit.
Yeah. Well,
like,
yeah.
10-second icons. I find if I spend 3 hours on an icon or 10 seconds, they look exactly the same.
I know. I feel like I'm getting better, but I'm just rushing this because it's not even. Like, I'm just
Full
trying.
time stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll just try and make it look at least half decent. Game. Right. Perfect. The best CPU in the world. This is the Intel i8. Yeah. Right. i9 probably. There we go. Okay, actually, let's just do one.
Maybe that's where we put the Half-Life reference. The CPU's HL3.
Oh yeah, true, actually. Right. Better. Okay, cool. Alright, let's register that as an official icon. And what's it called? It's just robot CPU, isn't it? Fine. Right, yes, no, maybe, yes, no, yes.
Go
Okay,
for
cool.
it.
Great, okay, let's end that. That should be in there now. Right, there's a couple of things we need to do. Firstly, we need to add it as one of these checks. Probably right after.
I got it working.
Good job.
I am really proud of myself.
Well,
So,
that-
have you done all the rooms as well? Or...
No, I haven't done the rooms yet. I just finished the main team speak.
Alright, cool. That's cool. That's cool though. Wait, so because you're running it in the cloud, surely you can run more than just TeamSpeak on it as well, right?
Yeah, I can run more programs, but I don't know how to do it. I only
Alright.
knew how to do the TeamSpeak thing.
Alright.
If you told me how to do it, I could do it.
I had no idea.
It's running Linux operating system.
Alright, okay.
groovy.
If I spent time, I could learn how to do it.
What is it that you needed to do?
I know, Ollie wants me to do something with it. He said I can run other things.
I was just wondering if you could. You can, so yeah.
Yeah, we can.
All good?
Obi-Wan.
I know how to do it. I think I actually do know how to do it. I would be able to do it.
Yeah, Unix is good fun. You just need to SSH in and the rest of it is Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. So we've got robot core. Ability. Okay, so that's all in there. Then need to actually just create the wonderful thing we just done. Yeah.
We have I have a giga memory for it.
Nice. That's wrong. And then what's the S1? Okay. Right. Let's hope. We actually need to place it down in the world though and go pick it up. Where are we looking? There we go. Oops, full. Okay. Let me load this, and I'm gonna pick up the CPU.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what I just put in chat?
I don't think so. Wait, what have you just... No. Wait, how long ago did you do it?
Just a minute, not even a minute ago, 30
No.
seconds ago. I wrote
No.
3 messages into Twitch chat. I was just curious if you guys
No.
saw them.
It seems completely broke.
There you go. That CPU actually looks pretty decent in the game.
You
Actually
are
not
a
bad.
fine
Yeah, looks good.
artist, sir. That works.
That looks cool. That's neat. Right in the event. So, and then the battery is the final thing. Although you say input's an important thing.
I just checked how many times I had to refresh the server. How to rebuild the server was I was doing this 3 or 4 times.
Nice. Oh, we have batteries already in the game. Oh, I don't have to create a new item, but I have no idea what number it is. What is it? Battery case. Battery case isn't necessarily a battery. So, yeah. Actually.
Yeah, I ended up thinking of it as just a component for something else.
Yeah, so
Dragon drew a really nice battery if you've got any of his sprites though.
don't think I do.
Just take the battery case, draw a green line on it, and bingo. Sounds like a job for Adventure Studio.
Right, sprite. Oh, here's the battery. Oh, so a battery case at this point is actually a battery. Brilliant. I think that's right. Yeah, so... Interesting. Okay, let's just copy this over then. This might be too big. Interesting. We can hope. We can pray. So let's just do a battery then.
So Dave, which ones did you see? Because I put 4 total messages over there in chat that time.
All I've seen is a guy called Mohammed saying "cack," and that's about it.
Ellie Dubs Games, thank you very, very much for following the channel. You are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you. Welcome to the studio, now officially a member. Thank you.
Well, at least people can see us. That's good.
Oh yeah, I just saw yours, Dave.
Huh.
What program are you using to put it in?
I've been using both a browser and IRC. That's why I was going back and forth, and then I ran over to my wife's computer and saw some other shit. So that's when I was starting to really wonder.
There's just been a tweet from Twitch Spot saying we're working on chat issues. Sorry for the inconvenience. That's all fine. So if you, there we go. They might have fixed it.
They
And
have it.
there we go. Looks like that was an easy fix for them. Right, so we got
it.
right. So we got battery. Let's place that out in the world. Lemon ZPT, thank you very much for following. You are awesome. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for being here. There we go. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome back. Alright, it's 32. Let's put that 5, and then let's be 14. Can't wait to do these numbers normally. Yay, Cheddar's alive. Why do you use Visual Studio over other IDEs like Eclipse, Coblox, and CLI? I don't know. Visual Studio is like, I've been using it for such a long time. It's just great. It has lots of things. I'm using the what's it called? I'm using the professional version, and it works fine, and I love it. Coblox I used to use, not anymore. It's too I don't know. It just doesn't feel. I don't feel at home using it really. Got loads of people in chat here now. Thank you very much for talking again. It was quiet for a long time. What is the game going to be about? If Oz could link the video. Oh, actually, there's the command. If you do !info, I have no idea if it works. It work? There we go. Fantastic. GSL bot is back. For those who don't know what's going on, then just have a look at this command, 24. That still doesn't work. I don't know what GSL bot has done. But yeah, anyway, go watch that video. It kind of gives an idea of what's going on.
Welcome back, chat. It was lonely without you guys.
It was not a 24-hour stream without the chat. It was kind of weird.
That was really weird there.
Yeah. That was weird.
There was too many people to be that quiet.
Okay. And Godron finally answered your question from like a year ago. Alright. Alright, so what's batteries? So that comes after mobility, right? 2, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. That should be 3. He had to go somewhere.
Damn it.
I'm on a mobile and can't click the link for the video. Okay.
I got him to help me.
Let me think. Basically, set in the future, you're basically a prisoner on a world. You've basically kind of been exiled is basically the term we're kind of running with at this moment. And you basically have to survive. You don't know why you're there. As the player yourself, you decide. Everyone gets memory wipes, so there's other people in the world that you can find, and you can find out their story as they're trying to remember how they got to this prison. And you use robots to fight, basically. And you can fight as well. But yeah, and it's kind of top-down 2D. 2.5D. Yeah. Right.
That was a marvelous explanation.
Okay.
And it actually clarified it for me.
If I get it wrong, do say. But yeah, I think that's kind of what we're going with at the moment.
No,
And-
I listened to your words as they came out with like an open mind, like as if I was hearing them for the first time, and I envisioned it a little bit different, and it makes so much more sense.
Okay.
I just envisioned it exactly as you said. That's perfect. Rock and roll, brother.
Right, so we've added that. That's good. I need to make another battery addition straight after this one. Battery right there. That's cool. And that goes somewhere here. My MacBook's Ethernet connection is kind of shit, so the cable has to be exactly the right angle to maintain connection. Guess how I fixed it? Used like, I don't know, another thing.
Did you use a hammer?
Hammer. Like hammered it in. What was your first
Magic
language?
pixie dust?
My first language was Python. Right. Okay, so that's all going in. That's cool. Yeah. ePlays, welcome to the channel. Yeah, my first language was Python. I didn't even add battery. Actually, can you make a battery? You must be able to. Yeah, battery case. How do you make it? Well, I don't have any of those items, so that's not going to happen. I don't know why one of those is even in there. Oh, I actually placed it down, so I kind of forgot I did that. But anyway.
It's like tube, rod,
Yeah, it's
wire.
tube rod and then wire, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to go through it.
Studio Live.
Shootcraft X, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. You're now officially a member. Thank you. Let me say...
The stuff I made comes from scrap parts.
Yeah, I changed that to scrap metal though.
Studio Live.
But yeah, we can... None of the like recipes are like final anyway. ePlays, thank you very much for following. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're having a good time in the stream. I'm glad chat's back so we can actually talk again. It was getting lonely. The battery goes in the right slot. The CPU goes in the right slot. The cannon goes in the first attachment slot. The wheel goes in the mobility slot. And the core goes into the body. Yes, now finally the input.
It's incredible.
Nice.
Way to go.
Nice. And how did you learn? Just curious. I started by reading. Basically, I learned languages two ways. I read books and and watch videos. Videos are basically just the tutorials, and I follow the tutorials exactly, and then change what I want afterwards. Exactly the same with books. I read the tutorials, do exactly what they say, then change it. That's the best way to do it. Dr. Cockdragon, thank you very much for following the channel. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're having a good day. You're now officially a member of the team. Who is on TS with me? I've got Martin, who's basically like, he's like the community guy basically at this stage, running the TeamSpeak admin. What's your official name, title, Martin? Pest, that's the one, right. And then we got Dave. We've got Dave Soft. Dave runs the basically the development programs and all that kind of stuff, comes up with great design ideas as well, and continuously asks for GitHub stuff. And Oz is here with me.
Hello.
And Oz is basically the lead designer. He's got so many great ideas for this game. He basically comes up with robots and how they could work, comes up with abilities, he comes up with items. He's great. He's awesome as well. And he basically came up with the original idea for this game and basically how it started. So yeah, that's who's on TeamSpeak with me. I went from basic, ASM 12, PHP, C++, yeah. Swift. Lol, Swift. Okay, right, input. Right, I haven't, Oz, what was the input you said you gave me? That was part of the thing?
The flush mount
mount lens. Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
It's tiny.
Yeah,
Mine
it
is-
fits in. See, that was the hard part, was trying to get that into the eye. Because you can use another one. I think there's an extended one. The telescoping, you can just stick that on there if you want.
Okay. Let me think about how I want to do this. Let me resize it and see what it looks like. It's going to be tiny. Yeah. And this is quite tiny as well, but that's not going to be the size of the robot. Alright, it kind of is.
Again, that PSD is open if you want. You can resize it pretty easily.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let's make it a bit different.
Hey, Goran, I'm trying. I'm definitely giving everything I can to help out on this one for now. I've designed more than my share, but never actually published any, so we're doing it.
Great, that's fine.
And I'm also brainstorming for you. I wrote down your name. I may send you a message or something. I have all kinds of ideas. I can brainstorm about anything. It's kind of just toss out a base. Do you want to be in shooters? Do you want a tower defense? Do you want something simple and 2 buttons, or what are you looking to do? Happy to chat. Hell, if you'd like, we can hop in TeamSpeak at some point and hop in a channel and just shoot the shit for a few minutes.
Who wants to help me test this new TeamSpeak?
Yeah.
No, I only need to help testing the quality.
Well, I'm busy, so I can't do it. But yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'll send you the IP.
Martin, before we release that IP, we're going to mask it with the ts.game studio live,
Yeah.
okay? Cool.
I know. Oh, there's the IP.
Okay, so that's cool. Assets, that's all fine. Cool, so that should be added. That's fine. Alright, so let's actually make sure that can go in, and then we should be good. Right, so that's all the way at the end. This next one. Oh, please. There we go. Right. And this needs to be, was it input? Yeah. You guys have got any more questions or anything like that, then feel free to ask. That's what the chat is there for. I'm not like some of the streamers who don't like answer or talk to the chat and just do my own thing. We make this together, so yeah. If you've got any ideas as well, then do say. Hey boss, you're a noob, that's fine, no problem.
Welcome to Game Studio.
So am I, but yes, this is C++. This is C++. Revolt's Twitch, thank you very much for following. You're awesome, dude. Thank you very, very much. Welcome to the studio. Thank you very, very much. God, we're on 61 followers today so far.
Activate mic. Click on the tab that says self and activate mic. That's
Hello. Oh, yeah, that worked great.
Sounds pretty
No,
nice.
no problem, boss. Is it good?
Yeah, sound pretty nice.
Cool. Cool. Well then, we can start using it pretty soon.
We've got this team speak for
Yeah,
3 months.
Yeah, so... Then why didn't we just use this for a couple of months then?
Yeah, we'll
Because
use
I
this for a
got
while.
really bored.
Welcome to Game Studio
Okay.
Live.
Boss, Kitto, Dre, God, I'm really bad at names. Thank you very much for following the channel. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, or even probably a good early morning. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it.
Welcome to Game Studio.
Thank you for following. The Pixel Bro, dude, thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome to the team. You're now officially a member of the studio. Right, this is input. Clearly input is not 456. 7. And then, oh god, yeah, I completely messed this one up. With that, remove this last for loop. And just make it 7. There we go. Right. So the input should go in there. Let me just put it out in the world. What is it? Well, it'll be the one after this one. So if I go back to chunk, take this. Anyone here from Germany? Loads of people are usually here from Germany, so you should be able to find someone. Lumpia Boy, thank you much for following the channel, dude. Thank you so much. You're now officially a member of the studio. Thank you very much for helping support the channel and for coming here to see what's going on. Thank you. Okay. Right, so that should pick up now. Right, so let's go. Might as well go pick them all up again. Okay. God, that's so tiny, but yeah, cool. You know what? That makes no sense, that graphic. I just thought about it. Hold on. This makes literally no sense. What am I doing?
What's that?
You know the like add to thing? It makes literally no sense.
How'd you mean?
You'll see in a bit. See what I mean in just a sec. Okay. Am I
In
incapable?
the portals file, the coordinates after the name of the map start with 0, 0. What are those two?
In the portal file, there'd be the chunk positioning, I think. Yeah. I was meant to create a thing that actually define, like, you know, like a whatever,
That's right.
eventually. Alright,
We'll
there we
have
go.
to create CSD files for CASP specification documents.
Yeah.
XSDs.
I didn't save it, never mind. Right, hey, just asking what language you're using, what you can program use, right? So I'm using a C++. We're currently not using any what's it called? Any engine or anything like that. I'm not using Unity, I'm not using Unreal, I'm not using nothing like that. Everything is built from scratch here. And STL basically is a library which helps me do the graphics rendering. We're using STL Mixer and STL TTF to do the as basically libraries as well to do those audio and text creation. So let's go get the items. Yeah, everything you see is built from scratch, which is why you see like yeah, there's a lot of stuff you see. Like Collision, we have to write completely from scratch. It's not like Unity can just help us out with that. Ollie, how many times an hour have you asked what language you're using? Well, the chat's been broken for like, I don't know, quite a bit, so not much, to be honest. Right, let's add these. See, this is a much better graphic, this plus. I've no idea what's going on. Right. Perfect. So we have body, CPU, mobility, battery, attachment, and input. Perfect. Right. That's awesome. So now we just need to create the check that all those bits are full. So you don't have to have an attachment. So we won't check you have that. I don't know what you do without an attachment. Like, I suppose
You
you
have
can.
an empty spot. Maybe you find one. You can always plug it in while you're out in the field.
True. Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Change them. Maybe make some hot swappable.
Yeah, could we consider those 3 to just be equipment slots so that they can be changed while it's in the field if you've got the right tool?
well, technically you should be able to change all of them.
Cool.
But the problem
Well,
is, I thought of it.
Only once. What?
You think
Part
once
of it,
it's
the idea of binding them.
okay?
Yeah.
I don't think then you should.
Yeah, that way-
I don't think you should be able to remove parts then. You can only add to it then. So you can, if you leave the attachment
Right.
slots, that's fine. It's like the same if you, yeah, you can add to them.
And then you can
Right.
connect onto it later on.
But you can turn it back into scrap metal, which means you can possibly try and recreate the thing, right?
Right.
Yeah,
or
definitely. And with the right tools, you would be able to like pull a component off.
Yeah.
perfect.
Which says better create your own engine from scratch or use a game
yeah.
engine. It really depends what you're like used to. Like I really enjoy creating them from scratch, like I do now. I don't know what it is. I just have a love for doing it. I don't know, but yeah, there's so many Unity and Unreal especially. If you know C#, I'll go with Unity. If you know C++, definitely go with Unreal. But yeah, it really depends what you're comfortable with doing.
Hey, Ollie.
Yeah.
With I think your idea of them being hot swappable, but would you agree with the idea that it would be defined by the item that you attach? So that if the item that you put in that slot, if it has an attribute saying is binding, that you then can't remove it. All I'm thinking is the body, it seems a little silly for that to be hot swappable, but the other things mean we might want to make it complicated later on. And if we do an attribute called is binding,